Alright, good evening. Hopefully the audio is working the way it's supposed to now. Outdated key bindings. Fine. That's not that hard. I only have one key that I changed. Evade. There we go. It's working. Audio sounds fine. Sounds good? Alright, awesome. Yeah, I always do a test of all my stuff before I actually start, and for some reason this time when OBS started up, which is my streaming software, my microphone was just feeding back into my desktop audio was just feeding back into my microphone, and I don't know why. So, alright, so we're still working on the Nexus missions. Find a way to unlock the extra security on your father's final memory. Alright. So I have to wait to do that one. Wait for new intel on the Ket. Okay. Speak to Drac on the Tempest. Oh yeah. So I have to speak to PB and Drac on the Nexus. Both, I believe. And then the Solarian Arc. That won't continue on until after I complete the next Hunting the Archon, which is the main story quest line. So I have to finish this before the Solarian Arc can finish up. Investigate space attacks on Nexus ships. So I have to go to 4 sites. Okay, and then Contagion. There we go. So many missions. These are all the completed ones that I've done. Alright, whatever. So, let's see what this mission is.
Sorry to call you in, but this is best handled discreetly.
Talk to me.
Short version, one of Harry's med techs snuck a relative on board. Woke them up, cut them loose. Turns out this relative has a rare illness. Not contagious yet, but in the later stages.
They exposed the whole station to a potentially contagious illness?
Yes. We need to keep this quiet and handle it fast. This gets out, we'll have a station-wide panic. Besides, this is a Hyperion matter. My responsibility.
That makes it mine too, doesn't it, Captain?
Thank you, Ryder. Please keep this to yourself for now. The only way this ends without major losses is if we handle things before the rumors get out.
Right. I'll look into it.
Good. Talk to Harry. He can brief you on the details. Let's bring this under control before it's too late.
Oh, I leveled up just for talking to her? That's kind of sweet. Harry in the cryo bay. So, how's the gym, Kyle?
Baby, where are you?
Hey, Vetra.
Oh, you did leg day.
Nexus exiles find a home as former security are implicated in the
Good you're here. Dunn briefed you?
High level only. Said to speak with you for the full brief.
Great. Well then, here we go. Before we left, my medtech Charlie helped his aunt sign on to the initiative program.
He cheated the screening process?
Yeah, she has TH314. Deadly, highly contagious in the latter stages and jumps across species. It was dormant, but flared up when Charlie woke her. He just assumed it was stasis sickness. There's no cure, no vaccine. It's deadly in its final stage, and she's off-grid. She's a problem.
What should I know about this TH314?
Stage 1 symptoms are similar to stasis sickness, which is what fooled Charlie. Stage 2 is marked by extreme bouts of paranoia. It becomes virulently contagious at Stage 3. Airborne, the works.
Is anyone else infected?
No one so far. According to the test results I received after Charlie left, she's still in Stage 1. If she progresses to Stage 3, Ryder, it'll be bad. It's a rare disease, but the kind that starts pandemics.
Any idea where he's gone?
Not long ago, he was assigned to an Apex unit for a mission. Incommunicado at the moment. Charlie had no idea the virus would flare up after stasis. Virology isn't his specialty. She's his only relative. Even so, he should have known better.
We need to make sure she's brought in and no one else is infected.
I want to put her well-being above all else, but we have to consider the implications. Making sure TH314 doesn't spread is the top priority, no matter what. This one isn't going to be easy.
Anything else I need to know?
Be quick but discreet. We can't panic the entire station over this.
I only have a whole space station to search. Discreetly. Check.
Could be worse. She could be off station and potentially infecting the Angara. Try customs first. Even with fake medical clearance, she had to go through there like anyone else.
Dr. Carlyle has granted me access to Ruth Becker's profile. The file includes her physical description.
That'll be useful. Thanks, Sam.
So he transported a sick person with a cross-species contamination disease that there is no known cure for and kills everything it comes in contact with. Good job. All because you wanted your aunt to come with you to another galaxy.
A ray of hope for sleep-starved residents. Maintenance begins on malfunctioning sun lamps, causing unending daylight in some Nexus quarters. This is HNS.
It's Pathfinder Ryder.
Vengeful Turian.
History is made.
Hail the man of the hour.
What did I do?
Word is you killed that traitor, Sloan Kelly. Just wanted to say thanks.
I'm not the one who killed her.
Not how I heard it. Just accept the pat on the back, all right? She got what she deserved.
Hi.
Oh, okay then.
Welcome to the Nexus. We ask that you spend a few short
Name?
minutes going through
Scott Ryder.
processing.
Hi, welcome to the Nexus. Let me check the database and... Wait, you're already approved. And you're a Pathfinder. Hi?
Maybe you can help me. I'm looking for someone. Have you seen Ruth Becker?
Yes, I have. Why are you asking?
Harry just needs me to verify something with her. Nothing major.
Oh, well, if Harry sent you, I guess that's okay. Now, let me see. Yes, Ruth Becker. Tried to set me up with her nephew. It was cute.
Anything else that you can remember?
I restricted her access to the common area because there were problems with her file. I sorted things out, then messaged her to let her know she was clear.
Thank you. Restricted access, huh? Sam, can you do anything with that?
Yes, I believe I can help you retrace her steps, at least during that time. Pathfinder, I've integrated. Ruth Becker was here, Pathfinder. You can trace her with your scanner.
Oh, hey there. She was looking for her nephew Charlie's location.
Maybe I should have stayed home.
I don't care what she says. We can't work together.
Oh, hey there.
Your scanner can pick up Ruth Becker's movements again.
The newly opened vortex.
Good morning.
The vortex.
Or is it
Let
evening?
life take you for a spin.
Your scanner can pick up Ruth Becker's movements again.
Oh, she attempted access to the tram. Authorization denied.
Your scanner can pick up Ruth Becker's movements again.
Ah. There's nowhere she can go over here, right? Eight points from the next rank? What rank are you? I tried Gwent only in the actual Witcher game. I haven't played the card game.
Your scanner can pick up Ruth Becker's movements again.
You're level 8 at the moment? Is that good?
Your scanner can pick up Ruth Becker's movements again.
Or like, how much do you suck at the game?
Has Ruth Becker been here?
Never heard of her.
Hi, I'm Scott Ryder. Did you see or talk to Ruth Becker by any chance?
Later, Valen. You're looking for Ruthie. She was here earlier. Helped me sort out some paperwork.
Hey, Core Gamer.
Don't know what I would have done.
I'm doing good. How are you? Have you gotten any decent sleep in the last, like, 2 weeks since I saw you last time? Kyle says, just unlocked rank, though. You have to wait till you're at minimum level 10 before you can start to ladder, but you're level 13. Okay.
Any idea where she might be?
She mentioned checking in on a friend in Oz. Taryn, I think. Is everything okay? Charlie's fine, right? It would destroy her if anything happened to him.
Everything's fine. I just need to talk to her.
All right, then. Well, say hi to Ruthie for me when you see her. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Oh, you're done for the summer until October? That's good. How many more years do you have left?
You're listening to HNS, your source for
One or 2 years, depending on how much you want to pursue computer science. Okay. Would that be like a second major or a minor or something? That would be like the 2 years, or why would there be an extra year?
Hello, can I help you with anything?
Hi, my name's Ryder. You're Taryn, right?
Yeah. What's going on?
I'm looking for Ruth Becker. Was she here?
She was here not long ago. She didn't look so good, though.
She did just get unthawed. She's bound to be less than stellar.
I don't think this was stasis sickness. She was nervous, kept looking around. She talked about keeping her nephew safe. She ran off mid-sentence. We were talking about the shuttles. Maybe she went to the docks?
I was just at the
I'll
docks.
check it out. Thanks. Sam, paranoia defines stage 2 of TH314, right?
Correct. The virus becomes highly contagious.
Will depend on what you get to whether you do a 4th year. Forget what a minor major is equivalent to in England. Okay. Yeah, so like a major is just like your field of study. So I have an associate's degree in information systems administration. But then you can, I don't know. I don't really understand how minors work at all. Maybe Kyle does. Kyle, do you know how a minor works? I never really understood what a minor was in the first place.
Initiative authorities track the exiles, including Kelly, to Kadara, a desert planet in the Gavorkan system. Initiative Director Jaren Tan did not mince words when news of the
Are you sure? We should really get medical to check you out.
I'm fine. She just took me by surprise. I wasn't expecting her just to attack me like that.
Just means you have some official knowledge on the subject? Okay.
Yeah? Can you tell me what happened here?
I was here fixing a shuttle when this woman came out of nowhere. She whacked me over the head and took the shuttle. Nearly fried me taking off.
Any idea where she went?
I bet she didn't log a destination with control before blasting off. This is crazy. What's going on? Why would she do that?
Don't worry. I'll bring her back.
Good. Thank you.
Anything else you can tell me?
I blowtorched the hell out of the hull when she hit me. She'll leave her radiation trail a click wide.
That's good. Very good. I can work with that. Thank you.
1 more year for a bachelor's, 2 more for a master's. Okay.
Suvi confirms.
Look, we can contain a colony outbreak if need be, but if she contacts an Angara, find her, Ryder. Whatever happens, she can't land anywhere near the Angara.
I'm Jan Garson, founder of the initiative. Welcome to the Nexus.
History is made.
Ryder, have you seen Lexi?
She's not in the med bay?
No, and she's not answering her comm.
I'll find her.
Great, now I have to find Lexi. Holy cow, there's so many messages here. Any particular reason why you wouldn't want to do the Masters, gamer? You want money, and another year means another year without money. And the fact that you're not sure how much a master's degree would benefit you. Yeah, it seems like in the IT industry, like, you don't really need to go that high in formal education because employers value more experience more so than a master's or something like that. I mean, that's just what I've seen in my experience. So
the Angara have their own problems, and we're newcomers in their cluster. We need to work at this.
Safely home thanks to you and your skills. I've learned a great deal.
I welcome you to the Cultural Center.
It was fun to really test myself out there.
Spoken like a soldier.
We hope you'll enjoy
Your performance was exemplary, Ryder. I can see clearly why your N7 would be the best of the best. If you tire of being a
you want to think more about what you can demonstrate and what you actually know over what a master's degree stands for. Yeah, that's kind of what the employers that I've talked to have been looking for, is like, hey, you can know all this stuff, but can you actually do it? Like, are you actually capable of performing the duties that we would need you to do?
What? Why? That's why you came here in the first place. I have friends on the station now.
My team and I surveyed EOS thoroughly, and even stopped the storms. The rest is up to the outpost, but the old threats are gone.
Slept for 600 years, but right now I could sleep for 600 more.
Species are at odds as talks break down over.
Is that Lexi? Nope. What the heck? Supposed to be finding her here, right? Yeah, okay. I'm looking for my ship's co-pilot. She disappeared and nobody knows where she's at. Oh. Oh, you leveled up? Nice, man. Well, that was fast. Wait, you just have to win one game to do that? Oh yeah, this is PB's room. Hey, how come PB has another locked door in her room? It's interesting. Oh, you won 3 in a row? Dang, dude. Okay, so she's not up here anywhere.
I talk to my family every day. They can't believe half of what I tell them.
Okay, where the hell is my co-pilot?
Aha! I knew it! Horizontal gene transfer. The Ket incorporate new DNA seamlessly into their own genome.
Meaning all living beings are just a big buffet to steal from.
Many species do the same. Only the most primitive do it by force.
Okay, Lexi, where are you? Where are you?
Founder of the initiative. On behalf of the Nexus, I welcome you to the Cultural Center. Please have a look around. We hope you'll enjoy learning about the rich diversity of people who have arrived.
As in Beryl address? Maybe you've seen her. If I can just have your medical scan? Here. Or my sister Farima. Please, we were separated in the evacuation.
Then we'll have you on your way.
Where? I don't know where she's supposed to be. Here, we'll look this up. Oh, hold on. No, Lexi's the doctor. She's not my co-pilot. Sorry. Wrong person. It's called Bottom of a Bottle is the name of the mission, so I assume she's gonna be in here. There she is. She's drunk.
There you are. Looking for the meaning of life?
At the bottom of a bottle?
You wouldn't be the first to try.
Alcohol rarely provides answers.
Then why are you here?
What? I can't kick back? Have fun?
Meant no offense. It's just...
Just what?
You don't seem like you're having fun.
I grew up on Omega. You'd think I'd know how to drink.
What's this really about?
PB thinks I don't care about the crew, that you're all just experiments to me. Do you? Is that how you think I see you?
Since when do you care what PB thinks?
It's not the first time someone told me that. In fact, every one of my exes said something similar. Hence why I'm taking a break from relationships.
So that's the real reason you said no to dinner. It wasn't because I'm not your type.
Yes, I mean no. Don't change the subject. Is that how you think I see you?
You wouldn't be moping in this bar if you only saw me as an experiment.
I don't mope, but you're right. Thank you, Ryder. I should get back.
What about your wine?
I'll save it for another day.
Hello?
Drinks are fizzing tonight.
Alright, that should be good now. There's nothing else, right? That's it for missions. Alright, now we can go find the highly contagious person that might infect the only allies in this galaxy that we might have with a deadly illness that has no cure.
Pathfinder Drac wants to see you.
Pathfinder, you have new email.
Krogan colony heist. Need to talk to you about the Krogan colony. Something's up. Be in the galley. Two Rider from PB. Okay, so the Angara have a place they call the Repository of History. I know it sounds super dull. They need someone with more of a flair for naming things, huh? Next time you're running around Aya, come see me there, will ya? Two Rider from Anonymous. Pathfinder Rider. I'm the one who is storing supplies around the Nexus for delivery to Kadara. They are intended for hard-working and downtrodden exiles just trying to survive. The initiative cast them out with almost no regard for their future. Whole families, many of whom were only barely implicated in the revolts, or left because they couldn't bear to separate from loved ones. I was able to make several deliveries before you took it upon yourself to shut down the pipeline, enough to buy them some time and hopefully get them back on their feet. I've left my post on the Nexus and joined these disenfranchised people. I wanted you to know that this was done out of concern and caring, not avarice or greed. Please don't take it on the people of Kadara. Good luck to you. Okay, well, at least he was doing it for good reason. What are you planning on playing after Andromeda, by the way? I was thinking maybe Ori and the Blind Forest, because at E3 the other day at the Microsoft press briefing for Xbox, they announced Ori and the Will of the Wisps. So it's the sequel to Ori and the Blind Forest. So I'm thinking I might play that game. I have played it before, but I think it's awesome. It's a fantastic game. I'd like to go back to it. Otherwise, I do have Star Wars The Force Unleashed, so maybe that one. I do have options, but right now, just Ori's at the top of my list. Two Rider from Lexi. Appreciate you coming to find me on the Nexus. I apologize for running off like that. It was unprofessional and won't happen again. One day when things calm down, we should get drinks for real. Unwind like friends. Purely platonic, of course. Facial reconstruction. I've completed my analysis of the injuries you suffered on Habitat 7 during the fall, including the facial damage incurred when your helmet shattered. Those hairline subsurface fractures are mending nicely. If you want to monitor the healing process, there's a facial reconstruction suite installed in the Tempest medbay. This suite can make any desired adjustments to your appearance quickly and safely. Kahlo claims the suite runs on antiquated xenon. I think that's one of his little jokes. 10 out of 10 reviews for it. What do I think of the Soulsborne games, by the way? You mean like Dark Souls or Bloodborne? Is that what you're talking about? I messed around with Dark Souls a little bit. Like I played it for like an hour, and I just got destroyed. I don't know. I don't know if that would be something I would play. If I did play one of them, I think I would go the Bloodborne route. I think that one looks more fun than the Dark Souls games. So if I were to play one of those, I think I would go Bloodborne. Am I a person to rage? Not really. I do get frustrated temporarily. I have a couple times when I'm playing Andromeda, but that's just because like I'm in a massive boss battle and I die. But I didn't rage though. I didn't rage. One of those games that if you have the persistence, they're incredibly satisfying games. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting from them. I mean, I'm playing Mass Effect Andromeda here on Insanity difficulty, so obviously I don't really have a problem with, you know, having to try and try again in some cases. Thankfully, I've been playing pretty well, and I haven't died a lot, but there have been a couple places where I died a bunch of times at one time, or at like one moment trying to complete one task. I think the first Ket facility that I tried to take over, I think I died like 6 or 7 times, and there's no checkpoints. No, excuse me, there's only 2 checkpoints throughout that entire thing, and it takes like an hour to beat the whole Ket facility and take the whole thing down. And I died 6 or 7 times, and I think the first 1 or 2 times was like kind of at the beginning, and then the other 4 or 5 times I was like all the way towards the end, and like I only had like one more thing left to do before I finally beat it, and then I died. And I had to start the whole thing over, and I was getting so pissed off.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Thankfully, you're not the hardcore where if you die once, you start the game again. Oh yeah, definitely. No, I could never do that. That would be awful. I think that's one of the things too. Like, I love watching people do speedruns of games, but I don't think I could ever do a speedrun. Like, be like an actual speedrunner, because I would get so frustrated every single time you mess up. You basically just have to start the whole thing over. And that's just not something I want to do. But I do find watching speedrunners to be fun. You could speedrun short games. Yeah. I guess like, because there are certain games where like speedrunning them is like 10 minutes. And I think that would be okay. But for certain games like, you know, like certain like Legend of Zelda games, like Wind Waker, I think the current world record is like an hour and a half or something like that. Um, you know, like that's not something I want to do. Just constantly be playing the same game for an hour and a half at a time, and every time you mess up, you have to start the whole thing over. No, thank you. Additional common mining nodes will be made available. Research reduces the amount of time it takes to earn research points. Whatever. Shortly going to be joining Shane and company in hockey. How late will I be going? Prior to my normal time of about 10:30, so I'll be on for about 2 more hours. You'll let me know when you bail, and you'll come back if it's before 10:30. All right, man, sounds good. If you don't come back, I'll see you at work tomorrow. So. But if you don't come back and I see you at work tomorrow, I will be mad at you. So. Just a heads up. You're working from home all day tomorrow because of the big switch? What big switch? What are you talking about? I don't know. Did you tell me about this today? What switch are you talking about? Oh, you're okay, got it. You're getting your new internet tomorrow. Got it. Your body clock is relatively normal now, although your friend randomly gave you 7 boxes of mocha coffee? So it might not last. Why'd he give you 7 boxes? Who just randomly has 7 boxes of coffee laying around? Gave you a barrel of Kenko? What's Kenko? Must be a British thing. $25 notepads. Kenko is make of coffee in England. Oh, just like the brand? Okay. Be right back, you're gonna go make coffee. Alright, man. Oops. Alright, I need to find Drac. I don't know where he's at. Wait, why are you making coffee right now? It's like midnight in the UK right now, isn't it? No, it's later than that. It's gotta be like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Why are you drinking coffee? Just because it's nice? Okay. Alright, man. Yeah, if you want to mess up your own body clock, that's on you, I guess. Drac, where are you? Here you are. Of course, it's the last place in the ship.
Ryder, I need your help with something.
I get a feeling this is something big.
Yeah, it is. One of our botanists' heart called up in a panic. A colony transport has been stolen.
It's a transport. Can't you just replace it?
It's not the transport. It's what's on it. Our seed vault. One of a kind. Without that vault, things get complicated. Krogan children need the nutrients in those plants to survive. Even one clutch of babies hatch before we get the stuff synthesized. The effects would be permanent.
So what do you need from me?
I'm gonna find those thieves and get the vault back. Be nice to have you along.
Aren't the transports protected by passcodes? And how do you steal anything from a Krogan?
First thing Hark checked. Looks like some old authorization codes weren't erased. He was working in the transport and stepped out for 2 seconds. The thieves walked right in and flew off.
Of course I'm in. Whatever you need.
I knew I could count on you. Hark's waiting for us at the colony on Eladon. He's tracking down the transport beacon. He'll have the location ready for us on arrival.
Good. We'll find the transport, Drac. Don't worry.
I'll hold you to that, Ryder. Hey. Thanks. I owe you one.
I'm not worried. You're good for it.
Look at my ship's collection. I'm still missing a bunch, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I only got 11. Task cultivation. Return to Dr. Camden at Nexus Hydroponics. Oh, dang it, I didn't do that. Whatever. Alright, we're gonna go find the contagious woman first before she infects the entire alien species, and then we'll go save the Krogans. You don't need to wash up when you're stirring coffee with a tablespoon. Yeah, I guess so. Wait, you're British. Why are you drinking coffee? Shouldn't you be drinking tea? I'm just being highly stereotypical at the moment.
Probe away. Sam sent me the data on that shuttle. I've set up our scanners to track it. Just say the word. This radiation trail matches the shuttle we're tracking.
Look at that radiation trail. Woo! Tea and a biscuit? Yeah. Although usually here in America we hear it as a tea and crumpets. I don't even know what a crumpet is. Is that just like a biscuit or?
Anomaly detected. Probes launched. Getting a scan.
A crumpet is weird to explain. You toast it. Okay.
Radiation is a match. She went this way all right.
Is that it? Is that all you do? Is just toast it? Oops, wrong button. Yeah, go ahead. That looks like a really soggy pancake. Like a thick, soggy pancake.
Anomaly detected.
What is it made out of? Is it just bread? Like fluffy bread? Like a pancake?
Probes launched. I found something.
You'll find out, but you've never really wondered. They're just amazing. Okay.
Radiation trail is consistent with previous scans. This is our shuttle.
Because I have heard, like, you can put, like, different kinds of jelly or jams on them or something, too. So, crumpets are an Anglo-Saxon invention. An early reference to them comes from the English Bible translator John Wycliffe in 1382 when he mentions the crumpet cake.
I'm picking up something.
The early crumpets were hard pancakes cooked on a griddle rather than the soft and spongy crumpets of the Victorian era, which were made with yeast. Okay. Interesting. But it's saying these are hard pancakes cooked on a griddle. Even though the picture that you sent me, not that I'm saying like your picture is wrong or anything. I'm trying to just figure it out. But the picture you sent me, those look like spongy and fluffy. But and Scumbag Kyle's leaving us because he's an actual scumbag. So
Launched. I found something.
Have a good time playing hockey, though, Kyle.
Pathfinder, scans confirm the damaged shuttle trail leads to a landing site on Katara's surface. Anomaly on sensors. Probe away.
They're firm but light at the same time. Okay.
We're here, Ryder. Nav point where the three Sabers supposedly attacked a supply ship.
I'm getting a unique radiation signature from the scans. I think their drive's leaking ESO.
Does it lead anywhere?
I'm only getting a general vector. If we scan the other sites, we could narrow it down.
Yeah, they sound good though, gamer. If I ever make it to Europe, I'll try to stop by the UK and try an actual crumpet. I would never try anything from America that's supposed to be European or British, because it's definitely not going to be the way it's supposed to be.
Now orbiting Katara.
Did I ever check this? Yeah, I did. There are many different foods you want to try, but hell, if I've heard one thing about America is that you have some pretty good food. We do have good food. And I mean, like, I've heard you guys have some pretty good stuff too, like crumpets. Like, I wouldn't mind trying a crumpet, but again, I'm not going to try a crumpet that was made in America because I'm not going to trust it. It's not going to be the same. Like, it's not going to be made right. It's not going to taste right, you know, that kind of stuff. It's so cheap in comparison to England. What do you think's cheap over here? Things you've seen on YouTube, like $5 buffets that would cost around 25 pounds there. Okay. Interesting. The only like $5 buffet that I can think of is a pizza chain. Oh, what's the name of it? I can't remember the name of like the restaurant chain. But they do a pizza buffet thing, and it costs $5, but it's not like the best quality pizza. Like, you pay $5, but it's only worth $5. And huge burgers that cost similar prices to here, but are so much bigger. Okay, yeah, that I can see. We do like our burgers. We like our beef a lot. Sorry about that. I have a laptop over on my left side here, so I can have a second chat window open, and I can like open up links that people send me. And it wasn't plugged in, so it almost died. But yeah, we like our beef. Burgers and fries, though, like as a meal together, French fries. Pretty sure you guys just call French fries chips, correct? Is that right? You just call them chips, like fish and chips. But like burgers and fries together is like a very common thing. So, but yeah, you can usually find like burgers and fries at almost any restaurant that you go to in the US, unless it's like some sort of ethnic restaurant, like an Indian restaurant, or like a Chinese place, Japanese, like anything like in the Asia area. And then the rare occasion that you might find like an African restaurant, you won't find burgers there, but pretty much anywhere else you're gonna find a burger somewhere on the menu.
Pathfinder, this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
All this talk of food is making you hungry. Do you have many, like, food places or like grocery stores or anything that are open 24 hours a day? Like over here, like most Walmarts are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Some other grocery stores that aren't called Walmart are also open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And then there are some like actual like restaurants and or bars or pubs that are open till like 2 a.m. and will deliver food if you order it.
We are near the location of the shuttle, stolen by Ruth Becker.
Surprisingly, one of the biggest cities in England, there are no 24-hour grocery
I'll handle
stores.
this.
Wow.
Sam can make sure I'm safe, but you're all at risk.
Stay away from Becker. Don't tell anyone. Yeah, I read the medical brief.
In your small, quiet country hometown, they're everywhere. Okay, where are you from exactly? Originally from Yorkshire, but you live in Newcastle for university. Okay. I've heard of both those places.
That wasn't a soft landing.
Seen worse.
Scans find no life signs within the shuttle.
This is Ruth Becker. Shuttle's crashed. I think I'm in stage 3 of TH314. The virus was dormant. I don't understand. Can't let anyone near me. I'm going to set the warning buoys and rig the shuttle to blow. I'm scared. I'm alone, but I can't take the risk. I'm so sorry. Who's there? No, wait, stay away from me, you can't!
Shit. Somebody found her. Took her, maybe.
Then it's possible the illness is spreading.
Those coffees are creamy, leaves you wanting more? Like, the coffee comes with cream in it?
Over here.
Oh, I suppose I can take my vehicle. It's just a sachet with boiling water, yet really creamy. What's a sachet? Is that even how you pronounce that? Is that right? Sachet? Or sachet? Sachet not used in America? Well, it might be. I just don't know what it is. Here, let me look it up on my laptop here. Second pronunciation was correct? The sachet? Okay. Small cloth-scented bag filled with herbs, potpourri, or aromatic ingredients. A sachet is also a small porous bag or packet containing a material intended to interact with its atmosphere. Blah, blah, blah. Thanks, Wikipedia. Okay. I know what it is now, yeah. Our coffee doesn't usually come in that, though. Like, usually our coffee just comes in, like, it just comes in a bag. And, coffee interacts with its atmosphere. The atmosphere being you. Okay. But yeah, usually, like, coffee will just come in a bag. And then your coffee maker, you just put... Like, think like the material that the sachet is made out of. Oh, these are special coffees, though. Okay. Yeah, usually, like, the only time we actually see a sachet is, like, certain kinds of tea. Especially, like, more expensive tea you'll find in a sachet. Usually everything is, like, loose leaf or comes in some form of cheap tea bag. Otherwise... coffee just comes in a big bag, and then you have a coffee filter which goes into your coffee maker, and you just pour the grounds of coffee for however much you want into the coffee filter, and then turn the coffee maker on, and then it just filters the water through that. So yeah, very rarely do we actually see sachets.
This way. Judging from the area and the beacon, I'm guessing they're not friendly.
They won't negotiate.
Outlaw spotted.
Thanks. Will be a very interesting experience when you come to America for the first time. I think it's a pretty interesting experience when you go to a country on a different continent anytime.
Here we go.
Here they come!
No 360 no scopes? No, not in this game, man. Absolutely
it.
not.
No one here looks sick.
Well, yeah, they can't be sick when they're dead. I just killed them all.
I think that's it.
Oh, it's saying there's one more? Where's he at?
Stop them! They must not interfere!
What do I think of Donald Trump? I think he needs to spend less time on Twitter and more time doing his job.
We're all clear.
The research is sound, Pathfinder. The Angara truly are immune to TH314.
Let Harry know when we get back. Maybe this will help with a cure or a vaccine.
But yeah, as for anything else about him though, I think he has decent ideas, but they're extremely and very poorly executed, and like anything else that you could possibly do with whatever ideas that he has is just done horribly. England's completely screwed with politics. Yeah, I saw you guys just had a general election, correct? Like last week, right? You had a general election last week? The human is very sick, some sort of virus. From what I've managed to get out of her, it seems to have many stages, but best of all, it can infect any species from the Milky Way. But we Angara are immune. We will keep her in stasis when not taking samples for further testing.
The Angara are immune. Well, that's a relief.
That's good, I guess.
Yeah. At least we don't have to explain to Jal how we unleashed a plague on his people.
It was held to try and screw another party over, and it went completely wrong. Complete laughingstock in the history of politics. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. You guys have a lot more political parties than we do. I mean, we really only have the two main ones, the Democrats and the Republicans. And then any other party besides those two is considered just a third party. Like, they're not usually actually named at all. They're just considered a third party candidate. I think there's only 2 third party candidates that were elected to Congress in the US this last election. There's only 2 out of 535. There's only 2 that are not a Democrat or Republican, so everything is ready. All we need to do is capture more subjects from the Milky Way and expose them to our weapon before we return it to stasis. Just keep them locked up in the next room long enough for exposure to be confirmed, then allow them to escape. They will return to their people and spread the disease for us. Be sure to keep the weapon restrained at all times. It keeps trying to kill itself to thwart our plans. Revenge will be ours. Well, that sounds awesome. I love biowarfare. It's, like, fantastic. I should probably actually press the button. Do 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 do. Oh wow, that didn't work. Is there a health thing around here anywhere? There's one.
You two stay here.
Give me that
Sam's
health.
got me covered.
Stay back, or I kill it.
No, 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 I have TH314. I'm contagious. Don't come near me.
Quiet. Human. Let me go, or this one dies.
Some idiot like this could be helping to lead our country in the coming weeks. YouTube. How long is that YouTube video? Three minutes? Okay. I won't watch it now because I'm streaming, but I'll watch it when I'm done though. You sound like the Ket.
I see an Angara, but all I hear is Ket.
Quiet! You know nothing. Your people and the Ket are all invaders. The Rokar will kill you all.
You can't let him go. I think he has a sample of the virus. Just shoot him.
You have a choice, human. Save this woman, or try to stop me.
Sam, scan him. Does he have a sample of the virus?
Affirmative. However, it is badly degraded, possibly beyond use.
Let me go. Now.
Do I let him go and he possibly releases a bioweapon on all of humanity and the rest of the Milky Way species? Or do I let him kill her and then I kill him and prevent that from happening at all? I mean, technically she's gonna die anyways because the disease is incurable. Yeah, the second one is logical. But because the Angara are immune, first one's risky but humane. Yeah. Because the Angara are immune to the disease, there's a chance that we can find a cure for it So the goal right now, what I was sent out to do, was to find her and bring her back to the Nexus, and then put her back into cryo. At that point, the disease would stop spreading and infecting her, and she wouldn't die. I mean, obviously she'd be in cryostasis though, so like it's not like she'd be living or anything. But if we can do that and find an antidote or a cure from the Angara, since they're immune, then we could save her life, and she wouldn't have to die. I think I'll let him go. It's more educated with this game than I am, so I should make the decision. Yeah, well, yeah. I don't know, man. Because Sam's did say that, like, the sample that the Rokar guy has, like, it is possibly severely degraded beyond the point of being useful. But that's only possibly. That doesn't mean it is beyond the point of being used as a bioweapon. But you'll carry the guilt with you for the rest of your life. I will feel horrible for the rest of my actual life because I killed this lady in a game. And I know it. Yeah. I think we'll keep her alive. I'm gonna trust that the sample is degraded enough that it doesn't affect us. I could also just look it up online and cheat really bad right now. And see what the decisions make. The real question is, should you make another coffee? Well, it was, what, 2:45 when you made your first one? So probably not. That's my... Like, that's just my opinion, though. Like, you do you, but just be warned, like, you might carry the guilt with you for the rest of your life because you stayed up too long today. Here, we'll look it up. I'm gonna cheat right now. Mass Effect Andromeda. Infection. This guy you're speaking to is extremely patient. Yeah, good point. Here you go. Task infection. You can see it in his face. The face that's not on the screen right now, but you can do it anyways. Why can't I find this one? Is it T3? T4? Oh, it's called Contagion. That's right. Contagion. That's what I wanted. You think the time of day would change if you waited long enough? Think his hair would turn gray? Probably not, because the time of day never changes on this planet anyways, so highly doubt it would actually change during a cutscene, because BioWare sucks. Just kidding, BioWare is great, but they messed this game up, so. Here we go. Found it. If you kill the Rokar, you find the following note, which I can't read because the picture is ridiculously small. The perfect weapon, one we can use to destroy all the interlopers from the Milky Way, is now ours. They will dearly regret ever coming here. Oxel will be proud of us all. Okay. Well, okay, so technically... Alright, so we're gonna talk actual physics here. If a planet that is orbiting a star, if you're on one specific stationary geographic point on the planet, and the sun never... Let's say you're at the equator. You're right on the equator, and the sun never goes down. Technically, the planet is rotating on an axis, but extremely slowly, and it's only rotating at the same exact rate as it's orbiting the star. So it's not impossible, but just relatively speaking, from your point of view, the planet would not be rotating, even though it is. Moonwolf! Moonwolf is here! Oh, you just missed our really nerdy conversation about actual physics in space. Gamer says, due to the laws of perfection, the time of day would technically change. The time of day? How would that work? Why would the time of day change? Like, time would continue on, and that would be objectionably measurable, but, like, relatively speaking, on the planet, like, the time of day would never change because there is no, like, actual day or night cycle on the planet. Oh, so I'm just gonna have him kill her, and then I'm gonna kill him. I don't care anymore.
You and that sample are going nowhere.
So be it!
Oh gosh.
Damn it. Damn it!
We cannot risk anyone getting a sample of the virus from the body.
Stasis pod. We'll bring her back to the Nexus, and Harry can make arrangements.
Oh yeah, that's the note that...
And the Rokar plan on using TH-314 to kill off the Milky Way species here. Not a relief.
Ain't happening.
But nothing is perfect, and hence it would rotate at exactly the same rate at which it orbits the star, so there would be a slight variation in the time of day. Yeah, the only way... Yeah, you're correct. The only way that there would never be a time of day change would be is if the planet would be rotating at exactly the same rate that it's orbiting the star, which most likely would never happen. But I don't think it's impossible. We're talking about title locking. Well, we got on this subject because I was just sitting at the menu option or choice for a really long time trying to decide what I was going to do. And then Gamer decided to ask like if the time of day would change if I waited long enough. And then I was like, well, no, because BioWare didn't put day or night cycles into the planets. It's always the same time all the time on these planets that you visit. So and then that's how we got on the subject of what would happen, or like would that actually be possible to have a planet where the time of day never actually changed. Good conversation though. I like conversations like that. Alright, he looked at that data pad. Alright. Does time equal rate of perception? Possibly. Our moon is a pretty good representation of that. Yeah, it is, because the we always see the same side of the moon, no matter where it's at in its orbit around Earth. I don't know. Yeah, our physics and time is weird, because like the faster you're traveling, the slower time goes, and blah blah blah. I don't know. It messes stuff up. If you find the true meaning of time, life could end. Yeah. Well, it's theorized that if you were actually able to travel at the speed of light, which also currently a theory is that matter, which obviously we're made of matter, cannot actually travel at the speed of light. It's impossible. But if you could, you would simultaneously experience your entire existence all at one instant, and also one instant for eternity. Which is really weird to think about.
Damn, that sky is something else.
The sky never changes, you idiot. We just talked about that. Shut up, Vetra. Scumbag, you're in here somewhere. He's in the chat. He has it pulled up, but he's playing hockey with somebody else because he's actually a scumbag and doesn't pay attention to the stream. But you know what? I won't hold it against him. I'll take the high road here. If you were at the speed of light, you would experience everyone else's lifetime. Well, you couldn't experience somebody else's lifetime because you would still have it would still be from your own perception of time. It would just be your entire existence in one instant, and then one instance for eternity. Or even possibly every instant for eternity. See what I'm saying now? I missed the last part. Okay, yeah. So you would, theoretically you would be like doing both at the same time. What is this thing? Enhanced mining zone rich. Oh, that's kind of cool. Also, supposedly there's like another mission somewhere out here, but I don't know where it's at. I'm gonna try to like unlock this grayed out area of the map before I go anywhere else. So we'll go down here, and then before it makes the U-turn, we'll take a sharp right. Okay. Do I know much about quantum computers? Only that they can have 2 bits of information in the same state at the same time instead of only one or the other. That's about it.
Pathfinder, Anea sends her regards!
Attackers, watch out!
Oh, this isn't good. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, did I go the right way? Dang it, I didn't. Mostly used for experimental efficiency computation at the moment. Google owns one, and there's a company in Canada that builds them. Only like 10 are built right now. Yeah, IBM has one too. Don't they? I'm pretty sure IBM has one. I don't think I'm allowed to go that way. Nope. Alright, that's fine. You found a website that was selling them one time? What was called like scam.com? IBM owns one. In fact, they set up a cloud storage and development site. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, I'm pretty sure like IBM will allow people. I don't know if you actually have to rent one out or not, but like you can rent time to use the quantum computer. Cheapest one was a crazy low price of only $11 million. Oh, so it wasn't a scam. It was actually real. Okay. IBM Q. Okay. Oh, whoops. The word here in your message, Moonwolf, got sucked into the URL there. For just 551,379 payments of 1995, you could own a own a quantum computer. You messed up the link again. It's okay, I figured it out. I just deleted the word here from the link. IBM Q Experience Library. Kill yourself, Twitch chat. Dude, that's probably like the nicest quantum computer anybody has. I wonder how long it takes to boot.
Hands off. Those are mine. Hey, Ryder.
They say it takes an eternal lifetime to boot that machine. Probably about as long as it would take to pay all those payments. Those are both good good analogies there.
Be careful, Ryder. I know you think you've got an ally in the charlatan, but he's already lied to you once.
I'm okay, Mom. Promise. Thanks for looking out for me, though.
Please don't call me Mom. That's just creepy.
Okay, I want to know where I'm supposed to buy this beer.
Need something?
Thanks for your time.
Back to work. Hey, you two, get back to work.
Get beer from bootleggers at Kadara Port.
Keep walking, asshole. This stuff's mine. Am I supposed to be impressed?
Do.
Ryder. I can get
Gil, you won't believe this. A guy just tried to pass off a thermos for an ignition coil. Nope. There was soup in it. It smelled like barley and clams.
I don't know where to find these bootleggers. Hey, here's a drunk Krogan. Suppose we can actually like try the bar or whatever. Let's drag.
That was the strongest drink I could think up. You really feel nothing?
No, honestly, I just need ring call.
That's boring. Let me get creative. Bet I can mix you something you'll like even better. What can I get you?
I'll have a drink.
Whiskey. Neat.
That's the only way we serve it.
Pathfinder. The charlatan takes control, and everything is pretty much the same, looks like.
Stability was the goal. And allies.
Well, I have a bar full of allies. As long as I'm buying. Sounds like diplomacy to me.
IBMQ is currently at a fridge temperature of 0.0182 Kelvin. That's impressive. How much is that in Fahrenheit? And can you also convert that to Celsius for our British friend, Core Gamer there? Oh, there we go. Negative 459.6 Fahrenheit. Oh, that's the mods merchant. That's not what I wanted. Negative 273 degrees Celsius. Wow.
Good. Sure you don't want anything?
She moved on to anywhere down there. Bigger things.
There's...
This is my shop now.
That's a box of grenades.
She promised me shooting lessons. I paid her.
I know how to shoot. Pay me. I'll give you a good price.
Don't really want one. Thanks. Watch yourself around here.
Certainly have to wear a warm coat in there. Yeah. Those jerks. Oh my gosh, I can't read. Those jerks shut me down and kicked me out of Kadara Port. If you want real booze, not the wash they serve here, come to my secret stash spot if you dare. Imagine that if they opened it up, you'd die in an instant. You know, I don't know if you would, because, like in space, which is almost absolute zero, which is probably very, very close temperature to what IBMQ is at right now. Like, in space, like, you don't freeze instantly. Like, obviously it's not going to be very comfortable, but what if you were on fire? True. I guess somebody's thinking here. I'm being too realistic. I need to think outside the box. Space doesn't move thermals very well because it's a vacuum. I guess that's true. Yeah, and I guess it depends, like, what part of the computer they're actually measuring. Like, is it just the processor or slash hard drive, or like, is it the whole room that it's in? Like, I guess we would need to find out exactly what's at that temperature. Alright, so maybe calling it a hard drive wasn't the best thing. But whatever they're using, most likely solid state stuff. But just call it storage. Yeah, sure, whatever. Yeah, see, that's an interesting thought, though, is like, if the computer is actually at that temperature, how do you move the electrons around fast enough for it to actually be useful? Because at that temperature, the electrons are going to be extremely slow moving through, you know, like the components, the motherboard and everything. Great. Somehow I have to get up there. Not in superconductors? I don't know. Yeah, but it's not the fact of resistance, it's the fact that it's at such a low temperature that, you know, the electrons wouldn't really have cause to move unless you were forcing them with a lot of, you know, I don't know, whatever. Superconductivity is a state of least electrical resistance. Yeah. Oh, don't fall in the thing area. My guess it's right there. Yeah, the electrons themselves, like, at that low of a temperature, they're not going to be moving very fast. So, you know, like, how do they make it so that the electrons are still moving fast enough that the quantum computer is actually useful?
Fresh batch of Katara's infamous home-brewed ale.
Pathfinder, Kesh's assistant asked you to secure some of that.
What'll it be?
Bottle of your hardest stuff.
This is for Superintendent Kesh.
Make it 6.
No, the electrons actually have to move. Like, they have to move from point A to point B. It's not like they're just rotating around their atoms or molecules or whatever. Like, they actually have to go from one end of the motherboard to the other. And that's what I'm talking about, is at that low of a temperature, how are they moving fast enough that it actually, you know, helps do what it's supposed to do at the speed that it's supposed to do it. Yo, Moonwolf. Scumbag is definitely missing a good conversation here. I thought the way in which a quantum computer worked was external sensors using light to measure the rotation of a qubit to determine some stuff. They move across the processor and board, however the end result measured is spin. Yeah, gamer, so I'm not talking about the actual bit that's like used for storage. I'm talking about, you know, like within the processor itself. Like, you have to move electrons from one end to the other, and then like to RAM and back to the CPU and all that kind of stuff throughout the motherboard to actually perform the computations. That's the electron I'm talking about. So, but I believe you are correct on how they're measuring the qubits. Is the processor motherboard in the center where it's at its lowest temp? Yeah, that's kind of what I was asking earlier, is where are they measuring that temperature? Is it just wherever the qubits are, like the actual storage area of the data? Or is it the entire area that the computer is located in? Like, where is this temperature occurring?
now orbiting Gadara.
All right, so we're gonna go finish up Drax's loyalty mission right now too. So, hey, scumbag Kyle's back. Keep up the good stream, bro. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. We're having a good conversation about physics and quantum computers and qubits and how electrons move through a motherboard at almost 0 Kelvin.
We're on course.
Oh, sweet. An infographic. Make sure you get the URL right this time. Alright, so I'm looking at that picture on my laptop, so you won't see it on screen here, but pulse tube dilution refrigerator inside of a shielded room with a cryogen pump, control and vacuum systems on the outside, which connects to a computer even outside of that. The cryogenic fridge is actually a separate unit. Okay, so it looks like the data is stored separately and away from the processing unit. Which would explain how the actual processor doesn't slow down due to the extremely cold temperatures. Sensors inside the fridge, data is used externally.
This site could support an initiative.
Nice pun, gamer. Alright. So it looks like we need to go inside of Kadara. Or, excuse me, New Tachanka. Wow, I messed that up. Need to go inside of New Tachanka. That was a fun little walk down nobody knows anything lane. Yeah. That was good though. That was good. Learn something new every day, you know?
Lost in all the pit fights.
Yeah, see you've had anorexia, play the heavy for a criminal. Why come all this way? You could have been a pet back on Omega.
Shut up.
Taking the shortcut.
Sorry, Pathfinder. No outsiders in the family.
Well, fine then. Gamer, stop making coffee. It's 4 o'clock in the morning where you're at.
Scavenger trying to steal our shuttle.
Drac, sir, you're here.
Settle down a second, Ark.
Sorry, this is just more excitement than I'm used to. I tracked the stolen transport to one of Eladon's moons. You need to take your ship. Nothing we've got has stealth.
Yeah, but like, he needs to go to bed, man. Like, be a human being and go to sleep at night. I mean, I appreciate you hanging out with us and everything, but I also don't want you, you know, to die of sleep exhaustion. Or sleep deprivation.
The security system off while I was transferring a new sample, and well, they snuck in from the far side. Morda thinks Vorn took transport for a sample run. I didn't tell her otherwise.
If she finds out what
Bed and sleep are just suggestions.
I know. Thank you so much for helping me.
Let's go.
My coordinates should
Good
drop
enough
just
suggestions
close
that they
enough
tend to keep the human race alive
The group of
and
Nexus exiles.
continue to
They're
exist.
hiding out in an old complex up there.
Nexus exiles. Friends of yours, Drac?
We made a lot of friends during the mutiny. Guess we'll find out.
Yeah, we're gonna keep Fetra and Drac. So. Coffee is a better suggestion. No. No, it's not.
Let's keep our visit a surprise as long as possible.
Until we shoot them all. Right, Ryder?
Yes, Drac. Until we shoot them all.
What is this place?
This place is a dump.
Oh, apparently it's a dump.
Exactly what I'd expect from a pirate hideout.
Thanks, Drac.
Yeah, well, you've been hanging around the wrong pirates. They don't even have a lookout on the back door.
Most people wouldn't complain.
Be nice to have some kind of challenge. It's the least they could do, making us come all the way out here to kick their sorry asses.
Over there. Guessing that's the colony's transport?
Yeah, that's it. The seed vault.
Hey,
better still be
scumbag.
on board.
Is coffee a good suggestion to drink at 4 o'clock in the morning?
Tear this place and everyone in it apart until we find it.
It's a plan.
Reach the Krogan transport. There he is. He will say yes. I already know he will. Okay. Oh, where are you going?
Pirate hideouts. They're a dump no matter what galaxy you're in.
Told you so. These guys are barely worth the ammo.
Oh, he ducked instead of stood back up. There we go.
You shouldn't have jacked our
He's
transport.
looking out, hence the name. Yeah. Oh, nice, like, roll over the top of the... Oh, really? You bugger.
I've had better fights in my sleep.
I'm sure things will pick up. They always pick up.
Now would be nice.
Whatever this place is, it's been abandoned for a long time.
We may be in another galaxy, but I'll be damned if this ain't a mining operation.
There we go.
That seed vault better be intact when we find it.
Alright, well I thought it was going to be sneaky coming in through the top and the back, but apparently there's just nobody there.
Sam, can you clear up that comm signal?
I will attempt to do so.
This place really is falling apart.
So long as it doesn't fall apart while we're in it.
Around! We got a problem! Get it together! Stop them!
Do I plan on finishing the game tonight? Absolutely not.
Wait, did I hear a roll?
Yeah, think Spender's involved?
It'd explain how they got the codes to the transport. Aron, we're gonna have a friendly little chat, you and I.
Looks like someone's holding a grudge.
I'll teach him a thing or two about how to hold it.
But no, I don't plan on finishing the game tonight. I think I'm just gonna finish Drax's loyalty mission here. Stick your head back up. There we go.
About time they got organized.
You get way too happy with people shooting. A lot of interference down here.
Find your quads yet?
Oops, wrong weapon.
How about you learn to aim first? You could do better than that.
sorry, Drek. You know, if you got out of the way, I can shoot the guy for you. Hey, 50 credits. Are there any more that I missed back here? Just give me a second here. Yeah, keep growling. Trying to figure out if there's any consequences for the decision that I'm going to have to make at the end of this mission.
You have no idea what you're in for.
Any day you guys want to go up there?
Locked on.
They're getting better at this.
Says you. Ore refinery. Been centuries since I've seen anything like this.
Centuries, huh?
Sometimes I forget how young you all are. This place is just old.
Oops.
Bigger, creakier, not as safe as the ones back home. The legal ones, anyway.
By security status high. Moonyard super. Reports of breach from Southern Pass into the yard. Multiple casualties. Transport stowaway AWOL. Raising security status. Shoot first. So is there like a console somewhere down here that can open that door? Or how do I open that door?
Yeah, this place was a major operation back in the day. Looks like it's been out of commission in a long time now.
Alright, guess we'll just keep moving. I guess I have to go down there at some point.
Hey, Drac, why didn't you stay with the Probe Colony?
Kept tripping over the young ones asking for more war stories. Orda had things in hand, didn't need a relic like me around, so I set out to hunt Cannon.
I think the only one I'm okay doing, Moonwolf, is sacrificing Scumbag Kyle. I get dizzy if I spin around, and I don't think Core Gamer is worthy of exaltation. Yeah, over there. I want to get over there. Oh, hey there.
Stop hiding and fight, you quadless bastards!
Oh, come on. Yep. Okay, apparently you can't go back there. Oh gosh.
Now it's getting good.
Someone's trying the emergency channel.
Let's worry about it when we're not being shot at.
Hey, what's this place? Just won a hockey game 4-0. Nice, man. Do you play against Shane and the other guys, or do you play together against other online people?
Over there. I see a path on the other side. Maybe if we move this, we can get through.
They're falling back to the building.
Stays in chat, doesn't contribute.
Hear me out there. I know that voice. It's our botanist, Vorn. Pathfinder, Drac, it's you. No wonder the pirates said they need reinforcements.
Why are you here?
I was on the ship doing inventory when the pirates stole it. It happened so fast I couldn't warn anyone. Right, quit messing around and get down here. I would, but I had to lock myself in one of the containers to keep them away. Pretty
pretty sure they want me dead right now. Of course they're warming up for liftoff. We don't have time for this.
Guess they figured out why we're here.
We can't let them get away. Colony's doomed without the vault on that transport.
They're hunkering down. Ready for a fight?
Transport or Vorn. We've got to make a move here.
Oh. Ah!
You know what the colony needs. Just point us in the right direction, and we'll get things done.
We need the seed vault, but it's useless without the kid.
Then we go get him.
Vorn, we're headed your way.
You're only cool if you don't look at the explosion. To Aron Tao from Abel Bryant. Aron, we located the stowaway Krogan. My guys chased him into a cargo container. He locked himself inside. We tried to bust him out, but the container's held up surprisingly well. Nothing's getting through. They hear him talking in there. He may be in contact with the Nexus team. Expect they're heading this way. I assume you want him alive. I've deployed heavy support up top just in case. Sweet. That means probably a Hydra or two that I have to fight. You're only cool if you don't contribute in chat. Be a lurker.
The gate is locked down.
Be a lurker.
That doesn't look so steady.
It'll hold.
Pathfinder, if you don't make it in time, could you give Cash my love, please?
Don't be stupid. Of course we'll make it in. Wait, what did you just say?
Oh. I said love, didn't I?
I'm gonna rescue him, and then I'm gonna kill him.
Vorn signal is closer.
Like Moobot? Yeah, pretty much. Okay. This ammo crate back.
15,000 credits.
Well, there's not a difference if you're the IBM Q quantum computer.
Back in my day, Krogan asked for
Because then you're both a machine and cool.
started courting. They didn't just hop into things without the proper clan traditions. Kids these days, no damn manners.
Oh, is that where I wanted to go? Dang it, that's not what I wanted to do.
Aron! Get over here so we can talk.
I don't think so, Krogan. Stealing a transport was just step one. We're gonna destroy everything you care about.
There's only one thing getting destroyed here today, and that's you. And this place. And also your boss. And probably your entire crew. So a lot of things are getting destroyed here, actually, and all of them are yours.
I like how I just shot the ground
Then
there.
the transport. Then I deal with a
20,000 credits. Stop them.
Never mentioned Vorn. Clan botanist. Kid's real good at making things grow. But he has no survival instincts at all. Miracle he made it to adulthood.
You're all
point of coming up here? There's nothing up here.
That seed vault better be intact when we find it.
Bourne's comm signal is up there.
I'm in the container on the right. Wait, my right.
Over here.
Whoops, wrong button. That's the button I wanted. Yeah, I hear you.
Hi, guys. Let's go. Watch out! No!
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine. What were you thinking? Why would you do something like that? He was going to shoot you. The colony can survive just fine without me. But without you and what's in your full head,
hello
there's
again,
no
Moonwolf.
future for our people. You're always talking like you're expendable, but you're not. We need you. You're not just some old soldier. We know what we lost because you lived it.
Oh, you were quoting Vorn. Okay, got it.
I need to get some stuff before we go. You talk to him.
Giving everything for your people takes a strong will.
Kid doesn't get I have to put my life on the line sometimes.
Doesn't he have the right to take the same risks for your sake?
Quads, not you two. We don't have time for this. We have a transport to get.
I like how their slang, the word quads, is just like the equivalent of us saying balls.
You died like an idiot.
Because that's what it is because they have 4 testicles, so they say quads instead of saying, like us, we say balls.
This'll do.
Incoming!
Hi.
Hey, now you can say hi, guys, again.
Seatbelt is still on the transport. I hit the locks before they caught me. Good thinking with those locks, Bourne. Thank you, sir. Don't get too cocky. You still got caught. Yes, sir.
Credits. Family is now at 30,000 credits. Please. Why are they?
Stop running away.
Yeah, well, it sucks to be him right now.
Sure does.
Oh, don't shoot me.
Done yet?
I think they're still trying.
We lost Vetra!
good luck going to bed, gamer, because you just had 2 coffees. But thanks for hanging out. I'll see you next time.
Looks like a mech suit.
Not gonna.
Sleep better with caffeine for some reason.
There's the transport. Bourne, override the controls and keep the docking clamps shut. We'll cover you.
Okay.
Never mind the bounty, just kill them all!
Hard to get a good shot in this rain.
Oh shoot.
Transport still there?
For now.
I think they're letting up.
Better we killed them all.
Looks like we spoke too soon.
Finally, something I can sink my rounds into.
That's a lot of pirates.
They weren't all broken.
Oh hey, there's a Hydra.
They will be soon. Where were they hiding you? One down.
Oh, there's 2 Hydras. That's cool. Who's shooting me? Oh, that guy.
So what now?
We find her own.
Looks like we're done here.
Don't move.
You,
I'm taking this transport.
You're gonna get yourself killed if you do this.
Like I'm not dead the moment that crazy old Krogan gets his hands on me.
I'm not the one you need to worry about right now.
Here we go.
I'll just wait. Oh my god.
Wait. Don't come any closer. It'll affect anyone who isn't Krogan. It's pretty strong stuff.
Time to take out the trash.
My first live specimen test. Doesn't last long, but it sure works fast.
You wouldn't dare! You're just bluffing!
Did you really just say that?
No, wait, no, don't let me go!
In an earlier cutscene, right after we freed him from the shipping container that he was in, he grabbed one of those off the shelf because he had him in there with him.
We need to know what Spender's up to. Besides, there's gotta be a line somewhere.
Figured you'd say that. Fine. Take him back to the Nexus it is. It's still not nearly as fun as dropping him.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah, he did grab
I'll
it.
tell you everything I know.
Shut up, you quadless little shit. We're letting you live. For now. Let's get this transport back to where it belongs.
You're not expendable, Drac.
We are not having this conversation.
I don't know. No harm hearing him out.
I hate you all. Let me be old and cranky in peace already.
Sounds like a Krogan.
Thanks for helping me get the colony transport back, Ryder. Of all the stupid things.
That's life on the frontier for you.
You should have just let me kill Aron. Would have been simpler, safer.
He's more useful alive than dead.
Makes sense, I suppose. I can still kill him later.
Let me be old and cranky in peace. Quote by Moonwolf.
He'll be brought to justice. Alive. Like Aron.
Justice? Last time Nexus Justice just got my people the short end of the stick, as usual. Oh, listen to me, Ryder. You've been around me long enough to realize this. The fact is, I'm a relic, a symbol of the past, when Krogan were bent on destroying themselves. Fighting, killing, it's all I know. For my clan, for Kesh to have a real future, maybe it's best I'm not part of it.
Fighting is pretty useful out here, in case you hadn't noticed.
So, the old man still has some use, you think? Just remember who you're encouraging.
Yeah, rank 6 skills. 34 points. Blood Rage. Okay, Drac becomes a raging force of nature, wading into battle with increased melee damage, damage reduction, and health regen. So what did this one do? It gave him faster moving speed and more melee damage. This gave him even more melee damage and more damage resist. Health threshold 20%. When Drac is near death and has not done so recently, he ignores any recharge times and enters Blood Rage automatically. Oh, that's kind of cool. Or each time Drac defeats an enemy while raging, his fury lasts even longer. Nah, we'll do this one. Incinerate. Incinerate's initial attack now triggers combo detonations. Or launches 2 projectiles instead of 1 that seek separate targets. That one's kind of cool. Flat cannon. Increases the number of shrapnel explosions by 50%. Or... oh, and... yeah. Or shrapnel inflicts additional damage over time. Damage per second of 30 for 8 seconds. 8 times 3 is 24, so 240 damage. Nah, I think having more shrapnel explosions will be better. Krogan Warrior. 50% shotgun damage and 15% shotgun force. A direct shotgun now uses incendiary ammo, dealing more damage, and primes for combo dets. Also does 10% more damage, or direct fires a shotgun faster and deals extra damage when at low health. No, we'll make it so he primes everybody for combo dets, because that's awesome. Grizzled Veteran. Max health. Health and shield regen, health regen. Health on revive 50%, shields on revive 50%, initial time before revive 60. If knocked unconscious, Drac automatically recovers after a short time. That's useful. Or improves Drac's maximum health and shields and also improves his damage when he is near death. I think we'll do Unstoppable, this one, where he revives himself. I think that one's going to be more useful in the tough battles where he actually dies. Why does he have 4 extra points? Alright, Vetra, what do you got? She only has turbocharge left, so vents her weapons through her suit. So, rate of fire bonus or more damage versus shields. Definitely that one. Sweet. I have 18 points. I'm not going to worry about myself right now, though. Awesome. Alright, well I think that's it for me for tonight. We did a few side quests, did some more stuff on the Nexus, and then finished Drac's loyalty mission. Although the whole mission arc for Drac isn't complete yet. I do know that. There's some extra things that come after. But for now, I do have his loyalty, so... But like I said, that's it for me for tonight. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Really appreciate it. I will be back next Monday, 8 p.m. Central Time. We'll continue where we left off here. So, have a good night. See you next time. Bye.